Hello, my loves. Hello, hello. Look, I'm making me some detox soup, but I want to talk about some things. I know I've been saying that balance is coming in, career is coming in, love is coming in, and these things are coming in. So today I was invited to come in and be a guest speaker in this circle, which was I'm very grateful for, and I'm glad I did. Hold on, my loves. And some things that came up in the circle really brought me to thinking about a whole lot of things. Okay, so we talked a little bit about detachment. We talked about family. We talked about our experiences. We talked about work. We talked about letting our children grow. We talked about school, and we talked about how unnatural things are. We talked about the karmic life cycles, the karmic debt, the karmic soul, the karmic ancestral healing that we had to work through. So it it came to me. We have been going against the natural flow of nature so long that we have made it right. We have made it somehow. We have made it that it's right. So think about this. Let's think about this. How we send our children to school to learn things that really aren't going to benefit them. Math, maybe, learning how to read, maybe. But are these things that we send them to school for going to benefit them in a real world, in a real life way, like with relationships, like with heartbreak, like with knowing who they truly are, like with being okay to express their emotions or the way they feel, or to connect with their true soul's purpose in life? Is school teaching them that? And another thing we talked about is going to work every day and looping. What is looping? Looping is when you repeat the same thing over and over. The same repeat cycle over and over and get the same benefits. Okay, so as far as we're going to work, kudos, yeah, it's good. But is going to work for you, or is going to work for someone else? Is going to work for someone else really your soul's desire, really your passion? Is it something that you came here to do for sure? Want to know how you'll know if it's not something your soul desires? You dislike going to do it. It's hard for you to get up. You complain about it, and it's not filling your heart with joy. That's how you know that you are working in a loop, doing the same repeat thing with the same outcome every day. To go to work, to pay bills, and not to get ahead. Yeah. And as far as with our children, we become attached to them. We become attached to their outcome. We want to save them. We want to protect them. And we become attached to their soul's journey, and we forget about our own. And why I'm talking about this is because so on this new journey that I'm on, a little bit about my life. I moved from a whole different state because I went through this relationship breakup, okay? And I was houseless for 2 years, which led me on this whole journey. I'm in a whole different new state. But one of my children came to this state that I am. And I picked up some things that I saw and made me realize I was looping the same old codependent patterns that I had been looping in the past. And it's not because that she offered it to me. I picked it up and I found myself in a loop again. And how I knew I was looping, I recognized it one day because I had got very depressed. I had felt inside of me, this is a loop. I'm not supposed to be doing what I'm doing on this journey right here, as far as taking care of my grandchildren and babysitting them and doing nothing every day with myself on my journey. So I found I was in a loop. But the breaking point was when I saw that I really needed to let go is when my daughter told me that she told me out of her mouth that I'm her mother and I'm supposed to do the things that I was doing. So okay, so right there I looked at it, the mother role, the label. That is a label. So you are a well adult. You are an adult with children. No way in your right mind do you think that I should have to do anything outside of what I do for myself. No way that you can gaslight me and manipulate me and narcissize me to think that I'm supposed to do this. So those things work for me a lot in my life. Those traumatic relationships and experiences of those karmic relationships that I saw outside of me. Though that talk right there worked for me for years because I'd feel really, really sorry. I'd go to apologize and then I'd jump back in it again and start doing it again. But this time, I said no. Did it hurt? It really, really hurt. Does it hurt? It really, really hurts. But there's always chaos. There's always chaos. There's always chaos before the new beginning. So I have to deal with that chaos. Another thing I looked at is how natural is it? How natural is it for you to sacrifice your whole life for someone to tell you that you can retire when you're almost gone? See, we work every day. We go to this work every day to pay bills and not to even, some of us don't even get ahead, but then we don't have money to even go and enjoy the experience on earth. We don't even have the money to go and enjoy it. We don't, because we're penny pinching. We get up and spend all of these 60 hours going to work, commuting, coming back, going. We spend all of these hours going to work for something that's not fulfilling and satisfying us. Just to be back in the same situation of worried about how you're going to pay a bill, worried about how you're going to get ahead. And then another thing too, we attach to these things like we work because we want this beautiful house, we want these beautiful cars. But once we get all of these things, what is it? A dopamine. It's like a dopamine. We go and get all of these things, and then once we get them, the new car, the car becomes old, and we're not excited about it anymore. And then what happens after another couple of years or a year or so? We want another car, and we go and get that car, and that goes away, and that desire goes away. And I'm going back to say this is like the Most High, like they did say in the Bible, you are in the world, but not of it. Because think about it, when we leave here, when we work so hard and when we get to retire at 70 on our deathbed, when we leave here, we don't get to take any of this with us. So is it really real? It is what we're doing. Is what we're doing and working for, is it real? Is it fulfilling the soul's desire? How you know it's filling the soul's desires? You get up and you do it and you got joy. It brings you this joy. It brings you get up without a doubt. You don't mind getting up. Yeah, you might have some tired days, but you don't mind going do it because it's a giving and a receiving thing. It's filling your soul's desire. As far as with the schooling, what are they teaching our children that's going to benefit them? What are they teaching them? They're teaching them and programming them to work for a society that's not going to give a shit about them. Okay, my loves? Like, this has to be said. We have contributed to the earth being unbalanced. We have. And we get up every day and it's still okay to go and do what's unbalancing the earth. Natural flow. The natural flow, just like the plants, the natural growth. Natural flow. We get up every day. Even though we complain and know it's not right, we get up every day and participate in this unnatural pattern. We get up and feed it every day. And don't think twice about it. We get up and feed it every day and don't think twice about it. We talk about how tired we are, but we don't do anything about it. How is something going to change? How is something in this world ever going to change if we keep doing the same thing? We're going to keep getting the same results. But if we decide one day that, hey, I'm going to step out of what they've shown me and told me. I'm going to step out of this familiar and step over here and have a little bit of faith and see if things will start to change. See if the Most High, the one true creator of the universe, really has my back like I know. Not like what they've shown me and taught me. Not like what this world has shown you and taught you. But how the other world, how the creator, all that is given to you or is trying to give to you through me, through spirit, through the Most High. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to stop looping and doing the same unnatural things. And this is in all aspects of life, in work, in love, in relationships. It's time to stop doing those unnatural things that they have programmed in our mind that it's right to do, because it is not right. It's not right. You're going to probably say, well, what is right? Well, whatever your soul tells you is right, whatever you get up and doing every day and going and doing every day that's bringing you joy, that's bringing you peace, that's what's right. That's what's right, my love. You know, I want to share a little bit about that experience and me being able to speak on this. We carry so much. And like I said, some of the stuff that we carry isn't even ours. Some of the stuff we need to actually give back and tell spirit, I don't want to carry this. It's not mine to carry. I want to experience what I'm here to experience only so I can grow to my godlike self here on earth. So I can get to where I need to be. I don't need any more things jumping out of the closet on me. I'm tired. Sometimes it's okay to say that because I know I have. Fuck, I'm tired of it. I know I'm a sovereign being. I know my right here, you know. I know what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and I'm tired of shit jumping out of the closet. I'm tired of the clowns jumping out of the car. Okay? So I just want, look, I'm so grateful because I know the universe is flowing through me and moving things as they should, and I want the same thing to happen to you and for you and through you. But the only way that can happen is if you're willing. If you're willing to step out of the familiar and step into the unfamiliar, if you can get the strength to not fear anything and know that anything outside of you is an illusion. To know that you're the script writer. To know that you are the author. To know that you are the actress, and to know that you are producer. You are the creator, my love. And it's time for us to go back to the natural flow of the universe, the natural flow of nature, the way things are supposed to be naturally. Naturally, not forced, not poisoned, not controlled, not manipulated, but naturally. But I love you, my loves. Yeah. So new beginnings, new breakthroughs coming in, new careers coming in. Get ready to use your creativity for the highest and greatest good. If you have anything that you need to let go of, it's time now to start letting go, to letting things go that cannot elevate you and bring you up higher and rise you higher and higher. Because remember, they always talk about look up to the sky. This is coming down, but if you think about it, we're on Earth is the 3D level. We go up to 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D, 11D, 12D, and however else we want to go. How high you want your frequency to go, that's what you can do. But you can do it right here on Earth. You know, they've taught everything backwards. Look to the sky. The rain comes out of the sky. Jesus gonna come down on a cloud in the sky. Jesus could be right here on this cloud in front of you. It's time to wake up, my loves, okay? I love you. I'll see you later. I'm about to make me some detox soup and get my day going and see what else the universe wants to flow in. I love you, my loves. Oh, yeah.